Hello, I'm Suyash and as you get on Unacademy, you can follow me on Unacademy Learning app where you can find my other courses as well. This lesson particularly is on idioms and phrases where we'll be talking about some very interesting idioms and phrases which we can use in our daily life and which we can also find in the competitive exams. So please do not forget to rate, review and share this lesson, and also please do not forget to subscribe to Unacademy YouTube channel. Okay, thank you very much. And this is my profile, and here is the link where you can just follow me for my other courses. You can find the same link in the description of this video also, so please find my other courses. Rest, you can shoot all your questions, any doubt, any query which you're having in your mind, you can just shoot that in the comment box below. All your questions will be answered for sure. So let's continue with some more idioms and phrases, and here we have the very first one, that is time and tide, wait for none. Now this is a phrase which is used very extensively and which is very valid for all the listeners who are actually listening this video, who are actually watching this video of mine. Time and tide, wait for none. Like, it actually means that time is the most important part of our life and one should never waste it. Now this is a phrase which is actually a lesson for the life, that time is the most important part of our life and we should never waste it, never ever waste it, like for example, he has a great idea to work on. Now he is a person who has a lot of ideas, and also right now also he is having a great idea to work on, but he is not doing anything. Now this is wrong. If you have an idea, just start working on it. So he has a great idea to work on, but he is not doing anything. Oh God, please make him understand, time and tide, wait for none. Obviously, oh God, please make him understand that time and tide, wait for none. So this phrase is actually carrying the meaning that time is the most important part of our life and one should never waste it and should utilize it in the best way possible to get the best result out of it, isn't it? The next one is Hale and Hearty. Now this is something which is used to indicate about someone's mental and emotional and physical health, that is healthy and strong. Now when someone is very healthy mentally, physically, and when someone is very strong, then I call that person that he is hale and hearty. Okay, like for example, his grandfather is 80 years old and still he is hale and hearty. Obviously I can use this phrase for the people who are above 50 years. If they are strong enough, if they are healthy, then obviously I can say that they are what? They are hale and hearty. So his grandfather is 80 years old, but still his grandfather is very fit. He does everything which a normal person can do. So what I can say that he is hale and hearty. He is what? He is healthy and strong. He is hale and hearty. The next one is sleep like a log. Now what do I mean by sleep like a log? It actually means to sleep very well or soundly. To sleep very well or soundly. When someone sleeps very well, when someone has very sound sleep, he sleeps very well, he has a very tight sleep, then we call that person has slept like a log, or that person is sleeping like a log. Like many times it happens that you work very hard in your office or in your studies, you work very hard. So what happens is when you sleep, you actually sleep like a log. Okay, you only wake up in the morning. There's no chance of waking up in the middle of your sleep because you sleep like a log. You get so tired, and that's why you sleep very well. You sleep so much soundly. So that is what we call sleep like a log. For example, he has been working very hard these days to achieve his goal. Now he has a goal in his mind and he is following that. He is trying to achieve that, and that is why he is working very hard. So what happens? He gets very tired in the night and sleeps like what? Sleeps like a log. That means he sleeps very well. Okay. The next one is crack the whip. Now what is crack the whip? It actually means to push someone to work harder, especially by using your authority. Now there are two things. One is that you are motivating that person. You have got nothing to do with him, but still you are motivating that person as a friend. You are saying you should do it, come on, do it in this way. Okay. The second thing is you are pushing the person to work harder by using your
authority. Let's say you are the boss of any company and your company is not performing well. So what you will do? You will actually crack the whip. How? You will just motivate your people, but at the same time you will do that by using your authority. You will motivate them at the cost. You will say to them that I need the results, isn't it? So you will motivate them, but you will actually push them to get the results, to fetch the results for you. Okay, so to work harder for you. So whenever we actually push someone to work harder by using authority, then we call that he is or she is or I am cracking the whip. Like for example, our company is going through loss. Now our company is going through loss. I am working in a company and my company is going through a loss. So what happens is my team leader will do what? My team leader will actually crack the whip, and that's what he's doing. My team leader is cracking the whip these days. That means my team leader is actually pushing his team to work harder, to get more better results, to get better results. So this is how we use crack the whip. The next one is on speaking terms. So when I'm saying on speaking terms, it is self-explanatory that to be friendly enough to talk. Now I will not say that it means that you are friend with someone, but it actually means that you have that type of relation with someone, or you have that much understanding with someone that you are friendly enough to talk. It's like you are not completely stranger. You are friendly enough that you talk. Whenever you meet, you actually talk. You have a conversation. Okay. So this is what we call on speaking terms. Now what happens is whenever two people have fight. So when some other person comes in between and he just resolves the matter, so what happens is then the people start getting on the speaking terms. They start with the speaking terms and they again become friends. But how they start on speaking terms. They just have conversation, normal conversation, isn't it? Similarly, we have the same example. We had a fight last week, so we are not on speaking terms even. Now because we had a fight last week, so now we are not even speaking to each other. We are not talking to each other. Even if we see the faces of each other, then we just ignore. We don't even talk to each other. So this is what is the case which is happening between us. Okay, so this is how you can use this on speaking terms. Okay, so that's all for this lecture, and we'll be talking about some more idioms and phrases in the next lecture. Thank you very much. This is Suyash signing off.